Hey guys, Natasha here, and so this is what we're making today. It's this ice cream cone plushie, which has an Italian flag theme. And so since you guys know that this is part of a collab, I just want to let you guys know the theme. And the theme is to make a plushie which has a flag of your country on it. And I would have done a Malaysian flag, but since Aiko's doing that, I just decided to do the Italian flag since I'm half Italian. So yeah, hope you guys like this plushie. And so if you want to learn how to make this, let's get started with the materials. For this project, what you'll need is felt in the colors green, red, tan, and white. You'll need the template, which you can download in the video description. Threads in the same colors, tan, green, red, white. And you'll also need brown and black. You will need a sewing needle, fabric scissors, and some polyester fiber for stuffing, which is right there. Yeah. So let's get started. Alright, so what you want to do is cut out all the shapes which you can see here on the screen. And so for the shape, I have 3 of them, white, red, and green. And then I also have this piece, which is right here. And then also, I'm not sure you can notice, but I drew on a line, sort of. And it's sort of for the wrapper. And I also cut these 3 small rectangles for the flag. And so what you want to do is trace the markings on. I didn't, because I'm hand sewing this, not using a sewing machine. I didn't want to waste too much time, it'll take forever. So what I did was I put this piece on top, and then I drew on the lines. And then what you want to do is thread your needle with brown thread and do a back stitch, all on these lines, across and up and down, and yeah. Alright, so I have already sewn the lines on, and so we'll need to be sewing the wrapper onto here to cover up this gap. But first we need to sew these pieces, which are of the flag, on. So what you want to do is thread your needle with red thread, and you're just going to attach the red piece to the white piece with a sort of felt stitch, blanket stitch or what, and then thread your needle with white thread, and you're just going to attach these 2 pieces to here. And then afterwards you want to use black thread and then do a felt stitch and sew up all around the edges of this. And then also, this is optional by the way, you just want to take thread in either green or black, and you're just going to sew the words gelato on using a back stitch. It's really optional, you don't have to do it, but I think I'll be doing that. Depending, I'll see how I feel. But yeah, I hope it doesn't sound confusing, but this is what you have to do. Alright, so we have got all these pieces together, and so now we're just gonna sew it up and form it into a cone shape. So you want to have this side, the outside, and you just want to fold in half and make sure that's inside, so the wrong side can be shown outside. Then what you're gonna do is thread your needle with white thread, and you can do either a back stitch or a blanket stitch. I'm going to be doing a blanket stitch, and you just want to sew that all the way up to here until the part where it reaches the paper thing, and then you're just going to then thread your needle with tan thread and just sew from here and up to here with either a back stitch or a blanket stitch, whatever you're using. Alright, so after you sew the cone, you just want to flip it inside out, and so this is what it looks like. I think It looks good already. You're starting to see a shape. I'm already liking it so much already. And yeah. And so now we're just going to be fixing the ice cream scoop. So we're going to be assembling these 3 pieces together. And you just want to sew each side together. Let's say you start with the white and green, and you can use either green thread or white thread and sew it together. And let's say take the red with the green piece, just so that it was red or whatever, and this white and red was white. Yeah, you're just going to be sewing all the pieces, and you're going to be using a blanket stitch, and then afterwards we're just going to flip it inside out. Alright, so after you sew the pieces for your ice cream scoop together, you just want to flip it over and stuff both your pieces. And so I've stuffed them already, and so this is what our scoop piece looks like. It looks a bit weird now, but we're just gonna give it some shape already, and we're starting to get the shape briefly. So now what you want to do is take any thread color. It really doesn't matter, you can use even red, green, or whatever, and I'm just gonna use 10. And then you're just going to do a running stitch all the way around the bottom edge here. And then you're just going to pull that tight. Alright, so I've done a running stitch already, as you can see. I could have actually pulled all the way tight, but I just couldn't bother. Otherwise the ice cream scoop would be too small. And also if you want to add a bit more stuffing like I did, you can if necessary. Now we're just going to do the last bit, which is sewing on the scoop to the cone. And so you're just going to thread your needle with 10 thread, and we're just going to stitch it on. I'm not really sure how to explain the stitch, but you're just going up and down sort of, or whatever, and yeah. Alright, so just tie a knot, we're finished, and this is our finished result. So I like this. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I think it turned out really well and everything. And so yeah, so if you do make this plushie, do leave me a video response, or otherwise send me a picture at whattodoingboard@gmail.com. Also remember to follow me on Instagram if you haven't, and also make sure after this tutorial that you're watching now, my tutorial, you check out Tammy's tutorial, Aiko's tutorial, or Anna's tutorial. I'm going to be leaving the tutorials in the description box for you to click on. And so yeah, just hope you guys like this. Make sure you check out their videos too, and that you make their plushies as well as mine. And so that's all, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.